Thank you. In focus now, Matthew Whiz Buckley, a retired Navy fighter pilot and also Top Gun graduate and also founder of the Sacred Warrior Fellowship. Great to see you today. So I want to know exactly how you contain the enemy and keep them at the negotiating table when they keep firing on ships in the Strait of Hormuz. What militarily is working for us?
Good morning, Harris. Absolutely overwhelming firepower. It's clear that they've used these so-called ceasefires to reconstitute their weapons, to get even more intel from our so-called buddies, the Chinese and the Russians. Harris, one of the main reasons, the good thing of the MOU was that the Strait was going to be open. It's clearly not. And they're using any sort of downtime to rearm and reconstitute weapons. Harris, they started this war 47 years ago. We really have to finish it. And the president more or less said that the other day. He said, we might just have to finish the job. Well, that implies that it's not done. We have got to finish the job. We don't want a repeat of Afghanistan or Iraq where we just kind of leave things hanging. Let's finish the job, Mr. President.
Well, look, I know you have studied that area just politically, too. What happens with all of those allies that we know that Iran can hit? I mean, will they stay with us likely? It looks like they are.
Well, Harris, you're right. I've spent a lot of time in a lot of those countries over there, and allies can shift in a heartbeat, which is sad. I've seen that in Oman, maybe getting involved in the, hey, let's get together and start charging tolls from our side as well. We have to be. Yeah, that's exactly right. So, and the president kind of alluded to that 3-4 weeks ago, like, well, we might start having a problem with Oman, too. Harris, we are the world's leading superpower, and we can't be pushed around like a wheelbarrow by these radical Islamic terrorists. We got to end this. And the only thing that these folks understand is force. Did you see, I think it was the foreign minister went to Soleimani's, the spot where President Trump took him out the first time? I mean, that was just kind of a big you-know-what to the president. These people only understand force, Harris.
So, what's interesting about what you're saying, and it's something you have talked about before, they're doing what they can do. And yeah, that was, we know which finger they were wanting to put in the air over that, and we've seen what's in social media, so on and so forth. But there's very little that we can do. Did we do a lot more damage than the American public maybe knows?
It's potential. Obviously, the IRGC doesn't run on hope. They run on money, and we were hitting them in the pocketbook. I mean, those guys showing up to work, they might love Allah, but they also love a paycheck, too. So we were doing some serious damage, not only militarily, but economically as well. And I think we just have to keep the pressure on Harris. The president wants peace. He says it all the time. He hates war, whether it's in Eastern Europe or the Middle East. The man wants peace. But sometimes to get to peace, Harris, you need a lot of violence, which is sad. I get it, but it's something we have to do.
All right. Well, thank you for the update on, at least what it takes to keep them at the negotiating table. They haven't exactly walked away. So whatever we're doing is working. They clearly know who they're dealing with now. Look, I want to get to this. Warrior, we know that. Top Gun, all those great things. I also caught on social media. You've got, I think, a graduate in your family now. So, we're looking forward to familial legacy in terms of success, whatever that may be. This weekend, the U.S. will celebrate our success, 250 years of independence. And in Aspen, Colorado, I understand that you will be in that epic flyover to mark this occasion. Talk to me about it.
You bet, Harris. So the No Fallen Heroes Foundation, we have an L-39 Albatross fighter jet. It's used by a trainer in many countries. And, going from flying an F-18 to flying that jet's like a Ferrari to a moped, but it's still fun. Well, we can take folks flying in the back seat of that jet to raise awareness for our foundation's mission of trying to end the national tragedy of veteran suicide. Harris, about 22 veterans, sadly, will check out today by their own hands. We got to bring that number down to 0.
Say that number again. Is that daily?
That is 22 a day, Harris. We've lost approximately 160,000 veterans since 9/11 to suicide. We've lost about 7,000 in actual combat. I don't even want to put this energy out there, Harris. That's technically a mass shooting. Could you imagine, God forbid, if 22 children were being killed every day in our schools? This country would flip out. But since it's in the veteran community, we kind of get a, whoa, that's awful. Thank you for your service. Let's move on to the next thing. So I'm trying to do something about that.
All right. And we'll catch you in that epic flyover. I'll be down in D.C. with some of my coworkers for that big primetime event. Looking forward to that. And
Harris,
we'll
I want to take you flying someday.
I would love that.
I'm going to get you up there.
Don't tease a hungry dog, because I will take you up on that. Top Gun.
Amen.
All right. Thank you.